We're going to jump into Antibirth. For those of you on YouTube, welcome. I am doing this as like a repentance pre-party kind of thing. And we're going to just jump in, I think, like maybe just doing some Eden runs. This is technically built off of Rebirth, as you'll notice that my category says Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I wonder if people are like, what the? I probably should have just put Afterbirth so that I could be in a larger category and get discovered better. Oh, whatever. Eden run, go. So we're gonna see some things. What I think is gonna be really interesting here is to see how Antibirth worked and how they rolled it into Afterbirth Plus. The comparison of the two, I think it's gonna be really, really interesting. Also, to announce right now, I believe it is not set in stone, but I do believe that I am going to be doing an interview with Edmund McMillan himself on Saturday. So we should come up with some really, really awesome questions for this interview. What do we have? What is it? F7, F8? That's correct, F7. We have the pin. The pin is... Pin cushion, I don't know. Holy shit! Ooh. What's up, CDM? So that should be really fun. I have a whole thing like, all right, I got some ideas, you guys. So you're gonna like it for the interview. What changes were made to Keeper? I've seen a lot of questions already. Just like even just on his AMAs that he does on Twitter all the time. This is a horrible room. Start with 5 bombs, which is nice to know. Brimstone question mark? Recommend Blasphemous. I might even own Blasphemous. There's about 10 games that I own right now that I... Oh my god, did you see that squeeze in there? Ah! They still got me! Ah! This room is just a no. This is a hard pass room. I mean, imagine any room with this many spiders in it. I think this is probably the only one with this many spiders in it. With 285 damage as well. This is insanity. Straight up. Surviving this room is a huge feat. Hello there. Oh, wow. Yeah, like I said, we'll be interviewing Ed. I'm gonna have to come up with some spicy questions. I have some ideas already on the table. This is XL floor, by the way. This isn't gonna end well. Ask him if spiders are sentient AI. Ask him what changes were made to Keeper and ask about console releases. There's a lot of questions. I feel like the most burning questions that have already been drilled in, like, why aren't you making an online co-op? And I probably will hit on those most burning questions, even though he's answered it 100 times, even though I've seen him answer it 100 times. Don't forget that I've got that card sitting down there. Ask him his favorite synergy. Now, I don't want to overburden him with those kinds of like, what's your favorite stuff? Because like you guys do that to me and I don't always have a good answer for you. Oh god, the spiders. Again. So we got hit. That means that basically our Devil D is gone. I'm not even sure that Rebirth had Devil D on the first XL floor. A lot of things are going to be weird and different. Like Devil Deals, they don't work the same way. They don't just take, you can't have a 1 heart with it. You can take a 2 heart deal. It takes all your soul hearts with it. Where can we see the interview? The interview is going to be here on Twitch. But then I will also upload that interview in its entirety to my Huts 2. And then I'm planning to make a supercut for my Huts 1 channel. The Ridge. Basement modeled after his real one. Isaac is modeled after Ed. Of course, you know, this many fucked up things couldn't have happened to Ed. But, you know, it's loosely related to him. What's his favorite item? I'm not sure I'm gonna go there. If we do, it's gonna be a lightning round. I think that those kinds of questions may be interesting, but You know, I'm gonna ask him a certain thing like how is his work-life balance going? Is that him that just spit out a second kid? I think they did. I think they just had a second kid. Come on. Come on. Samson's Chain, work with me here. I really like Samson's Chain. Something I saw recently from Ed 2 is that he doesn't think that there's inherently just horrible items in the game. And he was talking about like even Bob's Brain. And he's like, it's really good if you use it correctly. And I agree. I've always said that. If you can wield the Bob's Brain, you hold the power. It's a free bomb. Plus poison. Malo's here. What's up, Malo? How in depth will the modding tool revamp be? Is there going to be a modding tool revamp? Come on! This rebirth Samson's Chain's killing me! He doesn't. I don't? Ask him to tell a story about him and Vin working together. I think Isaac's heart, in his mind, was supposed to be a cool thing, and it does have its uses, right? You can protect yourself. You're invincible, in a way, so to say. I have an interview lined up. We'll see if it happens. I think he's still got to clear up his schedule. Planned for Saturday at some point in time, but if he can't make it work, then that's just the way it is. I think this is very last minute. I think I'm one of the last people to get an interview. Isaac's Heart's okay too. Live. Yeah, it'll be live on Twitch. Dang it. I'm so used to like Samson's Chain from Afterbirth Plus that just hits rocks so easily. Ask him if the mobs will be buffed. What mobs? You guys have never done an interview before in his shows. You gotta give me good questions. So much filler. Isaac's Heart's okay. That's the. I think the point was that he doesn't feel like there are filler. As I think it was orange. If I'm not mistaken. There is a use for every single thing that he's put in the game. It's just there's always something better, and we know that better, and we've had that better thing, so we're like, you know, Monster Manual, why would I ever even touch it? I'm not gonna take Monster Manual, but like if you used Monster Manual in a room, it could definitely save your life. No bad items, holy water exists. Holy water could save your life too. You take damage and it spreads the creep, and then anything on that creep takes the damage, right? It's there's a use there. We've had better. And we demand better at this point in time. But as far as I know, I think he's pretty excited that like a lot of the items in not Rebirth, but Repentance, they're gonna be pretty spicy. He said there's no bloat, no filler items, but once again, he defines that differently than you guys would, so. What does it really mean? Who knows? Dead Sea Scrolls can spawn shitloads of health. This isn't gonna come in handy now, but I think it's probably worth having. No bloat, finally. Not like he didn't take the bloat out of the game. Huff Daddy D Prime sub. What's up? Spicy Sauce 99 million. 99 million Scoville. 5 months. I think I resubbed 2 weeks ago. Is it me, or is your stream flipping from dark to bright back to dark? It might be me. I don't see that. AM Gamer, I'm not sure I announced you. 64 months. Hello there. Captain Muffin, did I say that? 3 months? Much love from PA, Pennsylvania. No, that's Washington. Other projects, I guarantee you we'll be talking about Mugenics, which is his latest and greatest, his baby now. He's very excited about it. He announced something along the lines of there being an Isaac 2. I'm going to ask him about the future of Isaac and if Isaac 2 actually was a thing or if he was being facetious. So there's lots of questions I already have lined up. I also have a video idea. And I'm not sure if I want to warn him about it ahead of time. Or just do it on stream. Did you watch the Alexa interview? No, I will. And Sinvicta is also interviewing Ed on Friday. So I'll be able to kind of see what they've asked him. And I think that'll... I'll have an easier time narrowing down my own questions after I see that. Have you talked to him before? I've never talked to him before. Beyond DMs. Beyond slipping in the old DMs. When he mentioned Isaac 2, it sounded like he was talking about some vague thing he wanted to do someday with no set plan. I agree. But I was under the impression that Ed kind of wanted to just, like, wrap up Isaac and be done with it, right? Maybe not done with it, like, future project. I think it's almost like he set his career off to, Isaac is always going to be there. It's too big not to be in his life, and he wouldn't be dumb enough not to... I don't want to say cash in on it because it sounds bad, but... You know what I mean? He has this really awesome thing that he can use even to just launch other projects. And like he made Bumbo, right? Let's make he wanted to make a match 3. Well, making it an Isaac match 3 was the way to go. I mean, that was a smart decision. Captain Fluff Bucket, hello. Aye, matey. That be me. Orange, orange, orange. Yo. Watch me get a tears down now. The tears up really does help with the 285 damage, though. He doesn't want just Isaac to define his career. I think to some extent we all know that that is just kind of going to be the case. It's kind of like Daniel Radcliffe and Harry Potter. I'm not saying it's on that level, but just as an example. That's fine. That's a good time to see that. Blighted Oven. Blighted Oven. Olem. Malo gifting 2 subs to Bony Cabbage and Flavos. Thank you, Malo. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you're doing well. Dr. Dufresne. That sounds like it's from something, doesn't it? 5 months. Oh shit, my resub button worked. Malo also gifted a sub to Shifter. Malo's on fire. Somebody put Malo out. Malo needs help. He's on fire. No deal with the devil. We called this. We're gonna go alt route. I mean, I kind of think that that's the point of Antibirth, isn't it? To not do the alt route on Antibirth seems a little silly to me, but I kind of want to hit up the curse room. What are devil deals? Oh, that's the thing that you can see when you're like really good at the game. Having low blood sugar. Somebody give this man a candy bar! I believe Rebirth's red chest rates were better. Yup, see? Mm-hmm. What did I tell you, chat? You heard it here first, folks. Malo gifting another sub. Is this Malo or is this low blood sugar Malo? Thank you, Malo, for the gifted sub to BDR James. Wonder bars. Nice nougaty Wonder Bar crunch. Malo, more like awesome. That's frickin' luck. Flip and cheat. Good one. What are you? Health up. I already knew what that pill was gonna be. And I just said, hey, it's gonna be a health up, or I hope so, just to throw you guys off the trail that I'm, you know, otherwise you're gonna think I'm cheating. Because I am totally cheating all the time. All the time. It's like 100% cheat. You ain't cheating. GME back up after hours. Is it? What's GME at? Talk to me, I'm interested. Am an ape. Cheats, still plays bad, misses tinted rocks. These are all calculated, you guys. I don't want you guys to get, like, I don't want you to catch on to the fact that I'm cheating. So I do things intentionally. Like anytime I ever miss a tinted rock or forget the name of an item or do anything wrong ever. I mean, I am perfection incarnate. So if I was just to be perfect all the time, you guys would hate me. Think about it. Sand Demon, 200 bits. See? People throw bits at me because I'm so, so perfect. Who wants to punch me? Anyone? We got a taker? Tim? Although I wouldn't recommend it, you'd probably break your fingers. On my chiseled, wonderful jaw. Made of stone. Onikaichi streaming. What's up? Next unknown pill will be health down, says chat. Temperance? Oh, no temperance. Temperadas? Tempanadas? Fuck, I'm in. Claims to be perfect, has no balls for the Wheel of Doom. That's another thing. You know how difficult it is to pretend to be tired from working out? Like, oh, these weights are too difficult. When in reality, I'm like Thor. Is the mod that won't be named, question mark? I don't even know, you just asked. Stop being a bad boy or I'll give you a pee-pee smack. Yes, officer. We got him. You are? Right now. Okay. Great. I don't want to be involved in this. Scrub my name for the records. PK, what's up? Spicy sauce, 99,500,000 bits. Eat all your bits or no desserts. Oh man, it's so hard to see. Is this Curse of Darkness? It's just normal downpour. Spiders are near impossible to see. You heard about the 3 episode of abortion birth. I don't even know what that means. Does not compute. Does the challenge mod work for the upcoming Isaac update? I don't even think the modders know that. It's a good question, but you'll never get an answer until like, the time comes. Have any plans to try out Kingdom Hearts series while it releases this month? Nope. Insane Wiener, 300 bits. Thank you for the bits. Hey PK, how are you today? Bits to me with a message to somebody else. What do you have against baby killing mod? Some questions don't warrant an answer. Malo gifting another sub to J2MOFTW. For the winter. Or the winds of winter. That's the best song, by the way. Boop, boop, bop, bop, bop. You know, I'm sad to hear that Moo Death did not get hired onto the Repentance music team, but Ed, like, specifically uses Ridiculon in, like, everything. So, Did I miss the secret room and I could have just bombed into the curse room? Yeah. Not me, I wouldn't do that. No way, Jose. I don't know if it's my mustache, but I have such an itchy nose all the time. You're probably noticing me like going like this. It's like because I need to like, you know, you scratch the inside of your nose just by like moving the outside of your nose. That's how you do it. And that's what I'm doing. Trim the mustaches. Would you stop distracting me, chat? I don't really think that I don't know. It's not like there's one that's like curling up that I notice. And by the way, trim the mustache? Are you kidding me right now? Do you hear this, chat? Did I hurt you in some way? Was your family killed by a mustache? Extend the stash. The mustache is perfect. This is better. This is better. This is the way. You have a parasite, cutie. I have a parasite. That's why my nose itches. Boop, 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 boop. Try straightening it. Let me write that down in my book of don't ever do. Will never do. I'm trying to find just the shop. I mean, the item room too. I've got 52 cents here. It's taking me forever to get through this. I'm not even like trying to take forever. Oh, that's right, knife pieces. I almost forgot about the knife pieces. Perm the mustache. Dear diary, I got another horrible idea today. I am not a huge fan of either of them, but I guess this one. Cool thing about these alt floors is that all the item rooms have 2 items in them. I don't remember what this is. I think it's a key that like goes in front of me, like the rib. No, it doesn't. That's not what it is. I throw the key. And if it hits somebody, I mean, we could try it, I guess. Remote detonator's not doing much for me. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of backtracking, but especially with 2 hearts, I'm gonna have to go for every 1 heart instead of picking up a second one and wasting half a heart. You yeet your own keys at people. Did it spend my key? Probably, because there's no charge on it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. It's a shame we didn't get a charge up item because of this battery machine. Wanna help me out, bud? Wanna like actually help me out, bud? Wee 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 ice ice baby. Wee 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 ice ice baby. Skull 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 baby. Okay, he's loaded with bombs. That's great. We went from 1 to 8 for very low amounts of money if you really add it all up. This guy's a cheater. Prove it. Doop doop doop, roop boop boop, reep beep beep, boop bap boop bap boop bap. When are you gonna dye the mustache? You know, I have an idea. That would take some colored wax. Rainbow stash. I might just rip the half hearts for time reasons. We got nothing but time, but I gotta make decisions here, people, you know? Imagine seeing Huts cheating. Accepted into USF like 3 days ago. Congratulations. Boop, bop, beep, bop, bada, bop. Red Stash? Using his pure strength at this game. David Bowie's a playable Isaac character. How's it going, chat? You guys are all over the place today. You feeling okay? There was a problem reaching Spotify API. Very interesting, computer. Thanks. Not even playing Spotify at the moment. There was a problem doing this thing that you're not doing. Warning. Well, with the IV bag, it would be smarter to bring it back to the machine because we could get double plays still. I should do that. I should bring it back. Instead of just popping all the IV right in here. Warning, server not responding. Oh. Stream is down. People on YouTube. My internet has completely failed me. That is why the server API was not working for Spotify. Guess we'll just keep grinding away. Just us for now. Good time for grinding, because then people are going to come back on stream and be like, what happened? I missed it. Unless things go really, really south and I have to restart the entire stream, which kind of seems like that's the case. The internet is just dunzo. Easy way to check that is see if my phone's still connected to Wi-Fi. Is it my router? It says I'm connected to Wi-Fi, but is the Wi-Fi working? Is the big question. Oof. Well, kind of seems like it is. All my Pornhub videos are loading properly. So I'm wondering if it's a Twitch issue then. Twitch-issue. Chatty, that's a weird thing too, is my stream chat is working on my stream manager on Twitch website, but Chatty is not working, nor is my OBS. So it seems like my internet's just fine. It seems like more of a Twitch issue, but why Chatty? I'm back in the chat now on Chatty. I'm gonna click the stop stream button and restart the stream. Sorry, you guys on YouTube. I mean, this is like stuff that's gonna happen. Like if I have to get up to go to the bathroom or answer the door or eat some food, you guys have the ability to skip ahead. If you're using mobile, you can double click on the right side of your screen on the app, at least on iOS, and it'll skip you ahead 10 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that. I use that all the time. Highly recommend. Boop, 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 boop. Restarting the stream. Boop, boop, boop. Restarting the stream. Still just grinding money, so you guys didn't miss anything. Boop, beep, beep. Boop, 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 beep, beep. Back, I think. That was really weird. I don't know what happened. My internet did not go down. I was on my phone. I was on the Wi-Fi. I tested it out. I watched like 3 Pornhub videos while you guys are gone. No, I didn't do that, and I don't recommend going there because it's not. It should stop. Don't. Hey. No. Bonk. But yeah, he's alive. Also, my chat on my Twitch dashboard worked just fine, but Chatty broke. DJabs, 2 months. Say hi, it's YouTube gang here. Long time without catching a stream. Love your videos. Seen every one of them like 3 times. Much love. Every one of them 3 times. My God, stop. Thank you for the awesome support. Why not 4? No. He's not allowed to say that. That's nice. Thanks for that. I'm just not hitting him at all. I'm playing like balls. Well, that's brimstone. That's sulfur, and if I use it twice in a room, it gives me brimstones permanently. So I'm gonna go permanent brimstones. All we need is one battery. We could actually check the shop for une batterie. Brimstonks. See? Told you guys didn't miss anything. That is no battery. Search. Does the external item descriptions work with Antibirth? Does the Afterbirth Plus mod work for Rebirth? I believe not. Almost went down the hole. I could have missed this door. It would have been okay. You can't miss the mausoleum door, though. The first mausoleum door. If you do miss the first mausoleum door, you are SOL. Up shit creek. The battery machine! You are right about that. One of those calculated mistakes that I inserted in there. So you guys know I'm human. You and Sinvicta might enjoy Terraria Expert Mode. Sinvicta does not enjoy platformers, and I played Terraria and did not have a good time. The Lion, 2 total, what's up? Oh, that was the thing that happened since PK with 100 bits. Here's the bits, PK. What thing happened, though? Because there was a lot of things that happened. Could you be specific? Could you be more Pacific Ocean? You're being a little Atlantic right now. How much health do you have? My god. I do not recommend going onto these floors with 285 damage, by the way. This is insane. Would I be able to use Brimstone twice if I activated it now? No, I don't. Well, do you in Antibirth get per wave charges? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Terraria is a game best done with someone else. Terraria is a game that you need about 7 billion hours in. So if neither you nor your friend have a life, which is fine for anybody that's, you know, under 30. Okay, that's not true. You can be over 30 and play a game for 7,000 hours. It's fine. I don't even connect with games like that anymore. Doesn't work. I don't think it does. I'm convinced that it does not. Tears up, speed down. That's a good, yeah, very good. Very nice. Give you a battery inside the chest, though. All right, whoever said that's banned. Terraria and Binding of Isaac are similar. You need to put a bajillion hours to know what something is. I would say Terraria much more so than the Binding of Isaac. The Binding of Isaac, you can casually pop in and out. I don't feel like you can casually... I guess unless you're like not interested at all in advancing in Terraria, I guess you could just pop in and like build a treehouse and then pop out. But we're not talking about that with expert mode, are we? You ever played Hollow Knight? Yeah, look it up. It was one of the first ones in the scene. If you ask Machinima, they'd say it launched my channel, but I, you know, don't agree with that. Ooh. Both good. I'm gonna have to go with Flight in this one. Flight's very good in Antibirth. Malo's getting more subs! To Gunfix Kid. And also Edo Bako with a Prime sub. Appreciate that. Sorry I missed your 100 bits there. 3 million last night from PK. That's huge. Well done. Ice Panda with a Prime sub. GRVG, I thought I was subbed. It would appear that you are indeed subbed. But the bosses in Terraria are hard and you like challenges. It's mostly the 7 bajillion hours that goes into the game. And that's why I did a backseat me for it. I said I don't want to spend the 7,000 hours. And that's exactly why in Loop Hero, sometimes I have just looked things up to say, what's the combination with this tile? How do I use the forest? And then I find that out, and then I just bring that to the game. And then I play the game and I beat it, and I tell you guys about it. And I'm like, well, that was really fun for me beating it. I only had to do 1 episode because I only had room for 1 episode, not 75 episodes to figure out how to use a forest. And it's a win-win-win-win-win. Otherwise, I would have played halfway through it, maybe even a quarter way through it, and I would dump it off. Because other games are coming. You know what I mean? And you guys are like, why didn't you finish this? That's what happened to Darkest Dungeon. Not gonna lie. I don't have the time. I don't have the time for it. And now that I've not played it enough, it's like I'm more likely to not play it. You know, it's like when you're like, I'm gonna work out every single day. And then you work out every day for like 3 days and you're like, fuck that. Never again. I'm done. It's not like you're like, oh, I'll just scale it back to 1. You're like, nope. Twice a week? Nope, never. There is no in between. It's the OG flame wheelers, you guys. The meatwheel.com. Only novices work out every day. First time I've ever received a gifted subs is Legion of Pandas. Love you and a Freight. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs that you just donated. Awesome to Scamelian, Phobic, Creekiden, Ambergesa, and Legion of Pandas. I have a stomach ulcer. Sorry to hear that. I am a Stegosaurus. Same energy. Hot spinning wheels of Schmeat. Repentance releases March 31st of this month. Just walked into that. I thought that was a door in the corner. Door's not in the corner, silly. Silly head, stupid pants. Uh-oh. Light's gonna make my Samson's chain much easier to use. Callus at 96 pennies. Well, no, Callus does not help with flight. It's really good, but not with flight. You planning on playing the new Monster Train DLC? Is that out? Is that out? Dandy Ace comes out on the 25th too. Crawl space. Crawl in the place. One question at a time, chat. Who else keeps hearing a high-pitched beep? It's part of the music. Crawl space? What crawl space? Did I uncover a crawl space that I didn't see? Crawl space, you dumb. Hey, why don't you stop being an ass, you ass? Before the room boss. Oh, great. Nice job. Good stuff. Well done. GG. That was disappointing. Juicy Sack is just, it's a quality item. Honestly, I think it doesn't get enough love as it deserves. Slowing creep plus spawning spiders. This item will shoot random tiers in different directions. Not as helpful as you might think. It sounds really cool. It could synergize though. We are going to get Brimstone. So I'm gonna take Eyesore. Who doesn't love juicy sacks? I had juicy sacks with your mom last night. Citrion Plant Prime Sub, what's up? In chat, 27 months. Also Deadly Cookie for 22. Coming for that double year, my sir. Dub's year. And notice how I just shoot out random directions. No love for the poor sack. I just shared love for the sack though. I'm like, sack's great. Sure I didn't take it, but now it can live its own life. Zubat used Supersonic. Player 1 threw Game Boy out window. And there we have it. Winter Wolf, 51 months, finally over the hill for the sub. Woo, 51. Welcome back. And 9 months, butt baby for Zion Johnny. Green laser. Nope. So we picked up Poison Tears. Very cool. Pretty low damage, Brim. Still better than nothing. How did I get hit when I'm over here? Sir? Please answer my question, sir. I just need some health. With this, the mirror isn't good, question mark? I don't think the mirror will do anything at this point in time on Antibirth. I don't think the mirror does anything. I could be wrong, though. Might as well just buy stuff. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. That room is stacked. Today, the new Isaac DLC comes out? No. Today is not the DLC of the coming out today. Of the game. No. Need some health. I'm dangerously close to death, and Antibirth is very unforgiving. Just get better. When you have black candle, but the room is still dark. Bam! What an idiot, he walked right into it. I didn't have to pick up a single bomb. Yo, fire rate is also just good. And... Uh-huh. Oh, really good stuff that I won't be taking. It's mines 1, so no knife piece and no mausoleum door. We're gonna need 2 soul hearts for the mausoleum door. There's a chance we don't make it to the mausoleum. There's a chance we just die. I misheard Antibirth as Hentai-birth, and I had too many questions. That could be something to bring up on that interview with Ed. Have you ever thought about... Well, what do you want me to do with that? Thought Twins are a cooler version of Larry Jr. That is not the Tears pill. Experimental. Speed up, shot speed down. It's positive for me, shot speed does not matter. Shit. What's going on in this room? Who's here? Who dat? No, you're cheating. Find me a tinted rock. Matchmaker, matchmaker, find me a find. Catch me a catch. Is that our last shop? No, I think there's shops on the mausoleum. Do. Tinted rock, please. I need it. Need the health, please. I'm not seeing anything. Because I do anything for a soul heart, anything. Is it Show Tunes Day today? Must be. Hey, look at that. That room would be hell without flight. Imagine seeing a fiddler on the roof, Keck. Cannot wait for Repentance. Have not played Isaac for a while due to it becoming easy. That's why we main the Lost. I play nothing but Azazel. It's so easy. Find me a perfect match. Tinted rock. Gotta make sure I don't walk into a bomb rock on that. Azazel gets less fun the more you play. I don't enjoy playing Azazel. It's like, hey, do you want this game which shines with how many synergies it has with all these other items? You want to play this character that has none of those synergies? Who just takes a shit on the entire point of the game? Ha! Azazel. Although, I'd bet money that is not going to be the case in Repentance. I bet you. That is a question that we should remember. Is Azazel going to be more worth playing? Pop up in the lava, I dare you. You won't. Pop up, you sucker. Azazel. You trying to tell me I'm not saying it correctly? Many have challenged me on these kinds of things. Few have survived. Actually, it's Azazel. How long until Repentance? The 31st, so next Wednesday, and I believe it will be at midnight PST, but that is another question that we can ask him. Can you please ask Edmund if there will be alt floors for Mausoleum and Corpse? Yeah, that's definitely an important one, of course. Azazel is specifically there for new players who need a crutch. Who are the survivors? They've gone into hiding. Witness protection program. It would be against the law for me to tell you. Health is good. Item room, please, now. We have brimstone, but I think the candle is actually going to be our main source of DPS. He's drinking Woah. He British. Water? It's actually a dirty chai. Heathen. Kiv 48. 4 years, huh? Welcome back. I think I finally nailed your name this time. It's taken me 4 years. I didn't even see what happened there. One of those diggy guys. Matchmaker, matchmaker, find me a diggy guy to go up my asshole. Mitosis. Myosotis is what I really meant. I think it grabs things on the floor that you didn't pick up and it dumps them on the next floor. This is half off, so ugh. Bro, no coins, you're full daddy. Because you called me daddy, I'm gonna take all the coins I see. Why don't I just spend them in the shop? Well, that's a no-brainer. Aye, laddie there, that's a no-brainer. I do believe that our little Brim is going to be doing more damage than us. I'm not totally sure about it, but I do believe that is the case. 2 soul hearts to get into the mausoleum, so we better have a pretty dynamite boss fight / next floor. Wouldn't even be against like a health upgrade. Please. Mythic paper, 3 months. I was wondering why you didn't have a sub badge next to you. How do you have 285 damage? Because I'm really bad at this game. My first time playing. Just like it's your first time in the stream. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Whoa! Na 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 da 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 da. Yeah. Why are you so mad, bro? It's just a joke, just a prank, bro. Prank lasers. At this damage, they basically are. I guess I don't have a choice here, do I? Okay, perfect. Give me health. Yep. Ooh, good. Na 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 na. That's bad. The pill, not the singing. The singing was amazing. If I can just hit the perfect diagonal, maybe I can just push it. No, it's not gonna let me push it, huh? There we go. There we go. Missed. Might not seem worth it, but if I could just scrape by a little bit of health. Mausoleum is a tough floor. We got our knife piece, correct? Yes. Don't tell Huts, but we're gonna prank him. Yeah, chat, we are pranking Huts. Don't do something totally obvious that would give it away. Thanks, Myosotis. Myositis? I will readily admit I do not know how to say that word. Yep. That's a good one. Or it's not, because it's not firing. Doesn't work with brimstone. Na 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 na. My Ohio Tovis. Y'all. Bruh. Bruh. I do not believe that anti-grav has any effect on brimstone in this version. Myosotis? Shit. Ah, dickholes. Ah, son of a hairy butthole. This is Rebirth. That's why I thought it wouldn't do the thing. But it's currently doing the thing. Best song. Wow, minus the shop or the arcade tune. That one's the best. Ah, right, money. That's why do you still play Isaac? Money! It's a joke. I still enjoy the game. Was a Krabs reference. Wasn't real life. Best song is Flash Isaac Basement Theme. But see now, you're also incorrect about that. Because even Flash Isaac arcade theme is poppin'. Abyss Dragon 3 months. Want to say thank you for keeping me happy with your streams and YouTube videos. Your content helps me with my depression a lot. I'm glad to help in any way. The song makes me want to cry. It's supposed to be a heart-wrenching tune. No, this is beautiful. Now back to our regularly scheduled broadcast. These are the laser guys. If they hit you with the laser, they switch spots with you. Son of a... That was the song that was used in the trailer for Antibirth. This PK. I'm PK and I'm so knowledgeable. More damage. Look at my damage. Is that our first damage up? Green is not a creative color. Can you hit something? Here's an idea. Shot first. I'm not a huge fan. No, this is Patrick. Not a huge fan of the broken stopwatch. Doesn't do it for me. Doesn't get me there, so to say. I don't come close to ejaculation when I'm next to it, is what I'm trying to get at, if you guys didn't catch that. In fact, I'm further from it. I just thought I'd explain that. I know that English isn't the first language for some of you, so, you know, just to make sure that we're there. Too far. I said it doesn't. How is that you? It's very normal. In fact, still don't get it. Your elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, does it, buddy? Broken stopwatch is good. Dr. Dremble's 300 bits. Thank you for that. Homing Brim enemies is a hard pass as well. Was that necessary? Ah. Necessary? Do I have to drink my own urine? Hard pass on your health. Un bible? There is no bookworm, so I guess I'm not sure why I bought it. To be honest. Flexing my money. You impressed, shopkeeper? He's like... Two shops, because both sides of the mausoleum can have separate stuff. I just think there can't be two item rooms, so there can be like two curse rooms and shit. Thanks for freezing me, bud. Really helpful. Really appreciate that. Probably didn't steal that from Zelda. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Seraphim? I don't think so. I gotta get him to walk into my laser balls. That's the easiest method here. What's the most annoying enemy? Twitch chat. They're also the most generous, though. Damn. Hope you guys brought vitamin D, because here comes the shade. Gave your mom vitamin D. What caused Brim to charge up like that, anti-grav? I just didn't think that this was the case in Rebirth, but... Do 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 do. Trying to bite me. Nibble my giblets. Here, nibble me giblets, Captain. A health upgrade B for the devil. Ugh. I'm thinking about taking him to get rid of my red health. I'm giving you a gift. Take it or no balls no longer affect you for this run. Huh? Vitamin D's nuts. Awesome health up. No bloat items in the game, huh, Ed? No Polaroids, so no point. I'm gonna get one, though. You should test us, play a couple rounds of Killing Floor, and find out if we are good or trolls. I have no idea what you just said. I'm testing you to see if you're good at the game of your choice. Is that a game I've never played? Does that sound like it makes sense to you? Chat's getting clever on ways to try to get me to play games with them. Quote unquote clever. You should, Hudson giving you a gift. No, I read all that. Test me in a boxing match, Dad. Don't you test these besties with testes? Needs more bass. Just play RuneScape. Jellyfish Gamer, 3 months. Totally Not a Reptile, 11 months. Welcome back. Do, 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 do. Foo, foo. Where's my cricket's head? Can't believe you missed a tinted rock. Ah, did I? Though. You stream at release hour of new Isaac question mark? Most likely, yeah. Which is gonna be like 2 a.m. or some bullshit like that. I highly doubt Ed's gonna give out early access to anybody. That'd be super cool if he did. So I didn't have to be up at 2. Starting a stream. More hearts like dark hearts? Like a new heart type? Some of these questions are just so specific that it's like, why am I setting myself up to say no? If anything, I would ask, are there going to be anything, is there going to be anything new, right? Period. What's the new stuff you're willing to go over? If there are new heart types, right? Hey, is there going to be a new heart type? Is there going to be a new trinket that's like this other trinket that looks like a banana? Ed? He's like, the hell's wrong with you? I'm leaving this interview. While really good to have freezing, and it would almost be a guarantee with the Brim, I think, but it's hard to hit the Brim. Infestation 2 is just powerful all the time. We've got the completed knife, by the way. Ask him if he is a boob or ass man. Banned. What is Dainty Ace? Dandy Ace? It's a game. I've covered it before. That's I think it's an active item. Pandora's box. What do you have? Money. Okay. Take gold horn thing ring. The one true ring. What about Isaac makes you keep playing? What drew you to it in the beginning? I like the roguelike, obviously, the aspect of that. I like roguelikes in general, especially being 30. They're incredibly nice to play, and I don't have to spend 75,000 gazillion hours to get good at them. Although I have spent 75 gazillion hours. It's got to be the, I'm going to go Devil Deal first. I think the other room is going to stay there. Isaac has formed its own miniature ecosystem. Lies about his age. Chad, are you okay today? You don't seem like you're okay today. Nor are you making much sense. You're gonna play more Risk of Rain 2? Probably at some point. $75 gazillion? You know people out there that have spent 75 gazillion on a game. Hours. Y'all know them. Nice health grab. Wants to be punished over and over. As far as dungeon crawlers and roguelikes in general, Isaac is just, it's so crisp. It's so crisp. Like how it handles, like the movement, like the graphics, everything is so just nice and neat. And I really think that that is Rice Krispies, exactly. That is one of the biggest things that I would complain about most games that come out today. People will be like, hey Huts, check out my game, or hey Huts, check out this game from this company. Would you like to sponsor an episode? And I like take a look at it for like 3 seconds and I'm like, no, I can already tell it is not. up to the standard that has been set. But no, it's not everyone has a huge team of multiple... Wait, shit. Yep, Ed's indie developer. Or indie, I guess he did go through Nicholas, a developer. And he did have a small team. He had a small team for Rebirth. Rice Krispies are the worst cereal, changed my mind. You add sugar to it though, right? Scone63, what's up, Scone? Scone, favorite cereal, go. Lots is picky confirmed. I can be picky because games like Isaac or Gungeon exist. So here I am, playing this game. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. How do you feel about Cinnamon Toasties? The off-brand version that comes way cheaper but in the ginormous bag. Dead Cells, also pretty crisp. Who the fuck adds sugar to their cereal? Americans. I used to get that generic version, the Cinnamon Toasties, in college all the time. It's my go-to. Ow. They are the sad stepchild and don't have as much yummy flavor. You see, I actually think that Cinnamon Toasties... What do you want from me in this realm? They're better. They actually have more flavor. And in fact, they did blind taste tests that proved it. Maybe you need to give it another chance, and maybe you could be saving money. 15% or more on car insurance by switching to Cinnamon Toasties. A lot of off-brands are better. Don't give me that look. It's science. So we are in Corpse 1. What is a cinema toasty? Do you think you're being funny? Do you think this is humor? I'm actually gonna... Well, yeah, let's go for it. Worth. Barely, but worth. What do you use to maintain the stash? Shit looks pristine. A hair clippers. That's it. Just trim it up every now and then. Get those stragglers that like... If you have a long beard, seriously, just like get it wet, comb it out, and trim off the excess hairs that make your face look like a pube. It is not difficult, and it makes so much of a difference. So much of a difference. Like 2 minutes of just trimming off the randos makes the world of difference. What Hots? I don't want to tame the beard. Goodness gracious. Don't act like your masculinity is at stake by grooming a slight amount. What about thick hair beards? What do you mean thick hair beards? You can't make me do it. No one's making you do it. Just like no one's making you look like a fool of a pube face right now. Got him. High fives, everyone. 400 viewers, something is fishy. As in that's low or high? If that's low, then thank you. If it's high, get this person out of here. This is an interesting combo. Just eat the beard hair. Some get curly when short. That's why I said you like get it a little bit wet and then you can like pull it out. Only grooming allowed is for your beard. Reality is often disappointing. Bold of you to imagine I have masculinity. Groom what you want and leave people alone, lol. I did mention. I did mention? I did mention, though. I did mention. I'm not forcing you to do anything. So, it really was a response to people asking me how I maintain my beard and mustache. After it was wet, the hair dries. Then it curls up. What then, barber? So let's say that you have this beard, right? And it's curly. A, you're not like the straight hair beard guys that have the pubes, because it's curled up. B, if you do get it to straighten out, you know, get a little wet and you pull it out and you trim out the strays and then it curls up, once again, no more, you're not gonna have those ones that are like reaching up to your eye. You've already solved the problem. It's all complete and solved in one step for everybody. If you did trim your beard hairs, you are not going to have any that go crazy. I don't understand how it curling in makes it all of a sudden more crazy. That's less crazy. That's how I trim my pubes. Thank you. Outflayer 55. What up? There's a couple of Eternal Hearts that we passed up. I just don't think I want them. Scone says that, and then CDM goes, hey, Scone. Coincidence? Yo, I knew it was gonna be worth it. Yo! That's good stuff. Double yo. I mean, I didn't want the Eternal Heart, and here we are with one, and I already had flight, so there's no reason I should have taken that in at all. But it's a good item, and I want to support it. CM knows a good thing when they see it. You've seen the pubes? This is going too far. Whatever you want to do, CDM, in your spare time and Scone. I swear every time I joined stream, it was 1K viewers. We haven't had like a 1K viewer stream in a while. We've been floating around 400 or 500 or so for a hot minute. For some reason, people are like, I don't want to watch Antibirth. I'm not interested. Even though Repentance is Antibirth. A perfectly timed candle. Do 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 do. Look at this chub. That's a great item, he said through his tears. Is that Oculus Rift, or is that the one where I get to steer it marked style? If it's Oculus Rift, that sounds good. Oculus, 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 Oculus. Saki it to me, baby. Now, if it activates the Oculus Rift, which it might not, I'm not sure if it does. But if it does, it'll suck them into the laser, which will be really handy. Probably doesn't proc, though. But we got rid of our health. We're Polaroid invincibility mode now, and we're looking good. Cocculus ring. Get out of here. No, it's Vive. I prefer the index. Looks like it's procking. Get away, sir. Would you knock it off? It could be procking on, like, little Steven or something. Does that work? Zip zoop. Na 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 na. Yeah. D-Jabs gifting 2 subs to Kadeshi and just for fun. Thank you for that. Mucho gracias. I could peek in this room, see what's up. That's a no, it's a definite no. Dev Kami with the Prime sub. What's up? Welcome. How do you know I'm Spanish, Huts? Because I know everything. How is Timmy doing? Apparently, Sinvictus says he's got a Tim on his channel called Timmy. And then I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And he got all mad that I was like, oh, you don't watch my videos. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's a D6 shape. Is it a, what is it? Other D6? Okay then, Huts, what's 1 + 1? Look, I don't have a calculator on me, okay? D3? It's clearly 6-sided. Eternal D6 that charges twice as fast but has a chance of removing items. I suppose we could probably go for it now. Sausage. Twirla, 40 months. Ooh, that Oculus Rift play. Very nice. Nino, 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 Puff Daddy! Puff Buddy! I don't know what that is. Spore shot. Mucormyosis. Let's just, we're not going to use that. Let's be honest. Cannot see the sausage sprite as a straight up peen. I can't not. Probably why we use the term sausage in place of peen. Does it just have a little tight knot in the end of it? CDM? I have the number of a doctor. Do you want that? Fleur. 4 months. Hey! Hi. What's the number? You don't tie yours up at the end? Like a frickin' bag of bread? Nope. I just fold and tuck under. Cringe. Keeps it fresh. How dare you? And there it goes. Yep. I'm ready to leave. So steady as he goes. Steady as she goes. Na 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 na. That's a little too loud. Ra ra ru ra ru ri ra. Oculus Rift is gonna be huge in deflecting the shots. Never mind, he's already dead. It's already dead. Wow, 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 wow. GG. Remember how bad it started off? Very nice. Oh. It was all a dream. Then Isaac woke up to find that his peep was tied in a tiny knot at the end. And with an extra hard bash,